A handoff to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Russ now from the gun. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted! Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less mean.
His first throw is an interception. Picked by Abdul Carter. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Jackson trying to get after the pick. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar now from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They just get the play off. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this down to the 13. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Coming left is Tracy. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Wilson now from the gun. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they have 3rd and short.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Wilson on 3rd down. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants with a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but you'll see the doubt and putting the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. From the 41. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
First down throw for Jackson. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. That's Bobby Okereke.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits him on the out route. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Wilson to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
They'll run here with Henry. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
14.
Blitz coming, Ross. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down, here's Lamar. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. We're slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, here's Jackson. Trying for the deep ball. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hey, report.
Throwing again is Lamar. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
One final shot before the half. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Wilson to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down. Here's Russ. He's got pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Another try following the sack. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster, Greg Olms. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants will have a first down.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Russ now from the gun. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Russ. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy spins out of one stop. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Wilson now, first and 10. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Has it in close. And in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The body on the line for his team. And he reaches the end zone. That conversion cuts the lead down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first and 10, it's Jackson. They did it! He made the interception! Colson Adimo's got it!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Wilson with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here's second and 5. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw from Wilson. He's got Bellinger. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They go right back to Tracy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Wilson on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Wilson's going to slide down as he finds enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here's Tracy once more. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
14, find it. One left. 90. 12. Start.
To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He's got the squiver. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And even on the road, this was a game they expected to win fairly convincingly. And I think we can say they've done just that, Brock, to the chagrin of the hometown fans who are hoping to see that upset.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Running with Walker again. Has room down the left sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 7. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did
The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On the move, headed right. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Handoff running left, Walker. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. Staying with Walker. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. He rolls to his right. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost him points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Ready, set.
Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another second and goal. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He got maybe a yard there, so a long third and goal coming up.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over. First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We about to know Power Rangers.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Argo blue, lady. Hey, yellow, hey, go going, go going, go going.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Yellow. All right, 80. 15, 15. Yellow.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Third and long for Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he gets it away from his end zone. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Seahawks, about set to begin their drive. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Walker running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 49-yard line.
This is Walker on second. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
First and goal, they go option. And he gets in, touchdown. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs nothing. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Here's Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's cut at the 25. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Slot man motioned over. First and 10, it's Mahomes. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, Sunday, yellow, yellow. Argo blue, lady. Hey, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Seahawks.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Ford Field. Reynolds now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll be forced out right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On play action, Goff. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Reynolds now on the return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 5.
180.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Solomon Thomas made the tackle. A gain of a
It's
yard
3rd
on the play.
and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd
Ball on the
and
47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Tied 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Dak facing 3rd and long. Whoa. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger onto punt for Dallas. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 40-yard line.
Gotta do it.
Williams in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10.
What? 180.
Patrick motioning here. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete. Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Lions ball their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
46, 46, 47, 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Go. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47. 47.
They'll throw again. Dak. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Auburn good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Reynolds now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
That's good for a Lions first down.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down.
On first and 10, Prescott. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Dallas.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Intercepted. They'll take over first down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions move out to a three-point edge. 17-14. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Play action now. Prescott. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Goff just going to tap this one forward. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
The tackle made back at the 37.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing here is Goff. Catch is made by Wright. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Detroit.
The kicker on.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Devontae Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Pistol now for Prescott. Under pressure
is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott on first down. That's complete. It's Sanders. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 2. Brings up second
down. Prescott. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Prescott again. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
And the Cowboy first down.
To the air again. Prescott. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Dallas.
Again, Prescott to the air. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
The kicker on for the point after.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 2nd and 5.
Hold on. Check.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs with a first down and more. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
31. Cowboys 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
that one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson.
That's so typical. Body of a dominance, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Still more this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim, yeah.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First carry here for Ken Walker. There he goes, right side. He's on his way. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 79 yards. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks 7, Chiefs nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now here's Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mahomes to throw once more. And a Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. 20! And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes going to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
A gain of 4 yards.
Possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
On the set. Let's go. 70 Lions. 1918.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 47 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. Touchdown! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Barker is on target. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 7, operating from the 34. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on.
Now back to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Back to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Ready?
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second down.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
20-yard line. Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal.
Myers' kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jason Myers.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Kansas City.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That ball caught. It's Rice. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. That'll be caught. It's caught.
Across midfield.
And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 55 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
They'll look to throw here.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Cooper Kupp,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks had 6 to their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And
I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks